Hey, 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 what's up, you guys? How are you doing? I know if you guys saw the thumbnail, then you know that I got stood up, but not in the way that you think. So I was all dressed up because I was supposed to be doing a podcast about women in hip hop, and Jazzy was supposed to be interviewing me, and we have to reschedule. So something happened on her end. But yeah, so I'm all dressed up and nowhere to go. So I was like, you know what? I might as well go live. I'm not gonna waste this, this wig. I'm not getting ready to waste this beat. So I was like, okay, let me just go live. I haven't been live in a long time. And I thought maybe I'd catch up with some of you guys. So hey everybody. My girl Dre is in here, of course. Hi Jay. Let's see. Deniseb. I don't want to mess that up. I'm so sorry, baby girl. 1276. Giselle is in here. Hey, everybody, go ahead and drop in the comments where you are visiting from so I know. Hey, girl, hey. It's so nice to see you guys just pop up for this surprise Friday Night Live. This was not planned. Like I said, I got stood up. If you're just getting into the chat here, I was scheduled to do a podcast interview, and I not me, wasn't anything on my end, but something happened on the end of the interviewer, and so we have to reschedule. So I figured, you know what, since I'm all dressed up, got this beat going, we might as well go ahead and do a little Q&A. I'm working on a video for you guys, but it probably won't be done until I would say next week. Obviously, I have to move really slow. So let me just say what's up to everybody. Hey, we got Columbia, South Carolina. You love the makeup and the hair. Thank you so much. I got this wig in Brooklyn. That is one of the things I love about New York is they don't play when it comes to the hair. So I love this one. The girl was like, she was top notch in terms of fitting me and everything. So it was a different experience for me. Um, and the makeup, you guys, like, I just do what I do from my days in the music industry, learning how to beat my face. Thanks to Danielle, who was one of the dancers. She was actually the choreographer for LL Cool J. And she always taught me how to do my makeup, taught me how to put on my lashes, everything. So shout out to Danielle. Um, let's see, we got Brooklyn in the house. Uh, where else? Somebody said LaShawn. It's so funny because that reminded me of Mandy. My girl Mandy, Slick Rick's wife, she always go, LaShawn. I'm doing okay. I'm still trying to heal. I'm trying to read you guys' questions without having to put on my grandma glasses because I got my glasses on deck just in case. Um, Thanks for spending a lot of time with us. Down the street, North Carolina. Hey. Yeah, I love it. Love, love, love it here in North Carolina. So I'm so glad. Like, ugh, Mexico was like, I don't know, like it was nice. It just seemed like the really nice thing to do at the time. And trust me, with what we got going on here in our government, I wish I was back in Mexico sometimes. But yeah, I should have just moved to North Carolina when I moved my daughter to North Carolina and my grandson. I should have just did that. But I love being here. So North Carolina has been great to me. Let's see what else we got in there. Loving the gray flip. Yes, I love this wig. Pinehurst, North Carolina. More Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. Oh, my girl Dre is in the comments. Andrea is in the comments. So if you guys saw the video of the backyard reveal when it was finished, my girl Dre was in there. That's my homie Stromy from back in the days. She is my sister. I was just telling her that today. We had a conversation about sisters. It was a whole family thing. And yeah, so that is my sister, even though we are not blood related. What's new recently? Recently, let's see. I painted a wall today. So you guys are going to see that. I am trying to figure out which video to put first because I have the living room reveal coming up. And then I also have my studio, which is the garage, which I am working on. But like periodically, like the garage is huge. And then, of course, it's my catch all. So it's hard for me to like get things done when I'm constantly going in there and throwing things on the island. I did manage to build an island in there and lay down some flooring. So I'm not sure which video you guys are going to get next week, but you're going to get something. So I don't think you'll be disappointed either way. Let me try to read these questions. Let's see. Oh, we got New Jersey. What's my favorite hot drink to make? Tea. I'm a tea drinker, and then anything hot with like chocolate in it. I also am a hot chocolate drinker. I love hot chocolate, but I love teas, and I love experimenting with my teas, and that's been forever for always. Um, but it's funny because I am a like a Lipton girl, meaning like a black tea type of girl. But I like to experiment with some of my teas. It doesn't have to be fancy, but I do like experimenting with those. Let's see. Greetings from South Carolina. I was just in South Carolina. Was that yesterday? I think it was. I don't know. The days just kind of like go into each other. But I was in Myrtle Beach. I don't live very far from South Carolina. Actually, I'm in area called Holden Beach. If you guys are familiar with Charlotte, you might be familiar with. There's Bolivia, Holden Beach, Supply, and Wilmington is a little further away, going the other direction. But South Carolina, going towards Calabash, Myrtle Beach is literally right there. And shout out to my godson. He's in Calabash. He's literally like 30 minutes from me. Um, he's part of the reason why I even moved into this area of coastal North Carolina, because I knew I needed someone around me who was going to be helpful and be there for me. So yeah, shout out to my godson, Quay. They call him Sean. Let me see. Let me fix this wig. Y'all like this wig? I like this wig. Okay, so let's see. Where's the questions? Come on, let's get some more questions in here. You guys, hey, beautiful. Hey, Yvonne. We got Lark, sugar free. I think that's like Ixa Rose. Got Lisa Woodson, of course, my girl Dre. I already gave her a shout out. Love you, Dre. So let's get some questions in here. Love watching you, a golden Timo. Listen, I don't have my glasses on, so forgive me. I don't want to botch anybody's name. I've noticed your style and a natural palette, but what accent color do you like? Green and blues. Greens and blues are my go-tos. Like even this little seersucker suit I got on, this is blue and white. And in the house, there's a lot of greens and blues. So I was really happy when I moved back to the coastal area, because I don't know if you guys know, I used to live in Vero Beach, Florida, and I was literally like 5 minutes from the beach in Vero. So my house was very similar. So it was really nice to get back to my blues and my greens again. I never let them go. Even in my tiny house, the first tiny house, the I don't even call it living room, but the area where I had the chair, that was blue, and then I had greens and stuff like that. But then the bedroom was like pinks, soft pinks and grays and stuff like that. So love my blues and my greens. Love the hair. You look beautiful. Thank you, Lark. You're just getting in here, so I was telling everybody this is a nice wig I got in Brooklyn, New York. As much as I hate going to New York, whenever I go to New York, I have to cop me some nice wigs. Gotta get them. So yeah, they don't play when it comes to the hair out in Brooklyn. Well, in New York in general. Make sure you stock up. And prep with a generator. Yeah, you know what? Actually, the woman that I met yesterday in South Carolina, because I didn't even tell you why I had to go to South Carolina. So I was doing a Facebook Marketplace run. You guys already know. So I will drive to go get something, especially if it's a good deal. So the woman who I did my Facebook Marketplace pickup yesterday, she was actually in her garage getting her generator started, and we had the whole conversation about the generator stocking up and all of that stuff. So yes, not just me, everybody needs to be prepared for that. I don't have a big generator. I have my little small like Bluetti, uh but it does the trick. Worked in Mexico, so and then I have neighbors here just in case if, the shit hits the fan. How long have you been creating your beautiful designs and what inspired you? Denise, your name is almost like mine. My middle name is Deneen. So take out the S and then add an N. I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. And it's so funny. I just had this conversation with my therapist. Yes, I go to therapy. And I was just having this conversation with my therapist on Tuesday because Monday was a holiday. So we switched to Tuesday. And then I told her how this all started, and it started when I was about 5 or 6 years old. My mom has always been a seamstress, so my mom was always sewing and dropping her little scraps on the floor. I would ask her if I could have them. I was always building my Barbie dream house because, we were a family living in the ghetto. It was 9 of us, and so my mom didn't have Barbie dream house money, so I built my own. So as long as I can remember, I was always building stuff, creating stuff, making furniture out of my mom and my aunt's cigarette boxes, the cartons. I made sofas, a refrigerator, a stove, all of this stuff I was doing since I was little, really little, and sewing clothes for my Barbies and stuff like that. I probably had the fake Barbies, who knows, but either way, I was making them some nice clothes with my mom's scraps. So this started a long time ago, and I would say my mom is the one who inspired the creativity. I don't even think she realizes that. But yeah, it's in my DNA for sure. Let me see. Do you miss Mexico? No, you missed that part. We already said that. No, I do not miss Mexico at all. Not at all. I think I'm like trying to think, is there anything I miss about Mexico? No. No, no. Even like I enjoyed having a pool outside in the backyard, but they don't have central cleaning systems for the pools. So after your pool guy left, 3, 4 days later, you got leaves in the pool. You got to deal with that nonsense. And I dealt with that probably the majority of the time I was there until the empty lot next door to me finally cut down the damn trees that was throwing leaves in my pool. So no, I don't miss that. Let me see. Love your hair. And okay, let me see. Uh, what must implement tools? Okay. What tools should have? Oh, what tools should a woman have in her toolbox? Let's see. All of them. But no, just like the basics would be a screwdriver, hammer, a nail gun, of course, glue gun, caulk, caulking gun. That's just a little click, click, click. And you just have to put different barrels inside. you just gotta like build up to it, especially building up to power tools. A lot of women are afraid, excuse me, a lot of women are afraid to use power tools. And like when Andrea was here, I was like forcing her to use my power tools so that she would go back home and feel more comfortable, which I'm sure she did because I understand she borrowed her son's power tools. So good girl. But yeah, just building up your little arsenal of things. I have pretty much everything. So, well, I won't say I have everything. I sold my table saw before I went to Mexico, so I got to get a new one. And I haven't had a tile saw, a wet tile saw. I have a tile saw, but I want a wet tile saw so I can make some new projects for you guys with some tiles. And wait until y'all see what I did with some tile in the living room. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's see. And I just want to like double back real quick to say about Mexico. The best thing that happened to me in Mexico was meeting Malika. And if you guys don't know Malika, she's also on YouTube. We have different styles. Obviously, I do DIY, home improvement, design, all of that. But Malika is such a genuine person, and from the time I met her in Mexico, I knew she was golden. Like, I'm keeping her. And so if you don't follow Malika on the Move, like she has a smaller channel. I always call her like the best storyteller because I could just sit there and listen to her stories. But Malika just moved to North Carolina. So I was able to convince her. And so she's over in the Wilmington area. So we're about 30 minutes apart. And I love it because now that piece of Mexico is here. So I don't miss Mexico for that reason. Hey girl, hey, finally caught alive. Yes. Denise said I can relate. Let's see. Also, next week's going to be the 25th anniversary of the Go album. Hilarious. Yeah, that's not something I even think about, to be completely honest with you. And are you sure it's next the 25th? Because I would think that it was more than that. I would double check that. Are you sure? It's Mike Jones. So usually Mike Jones know these things, but yeah, hit me up, Mike. Let me know for sure. Let's see. Okay. Oh, my middle name is Denise. Oh, somebody is in there saying my middle name is Denise. So is mine. I spell mine's different though. Let's see. I love your style and creativity. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I really, really, really want to thank y'all. Like if you're new around these parts, then like it's been a long, hard little climb with YouTube, and the channel is finally starting to get pushed and promoted more. And I really appreciate it. We are pushing 80,000 subscribers. I hate to say like followers and stuff. That's my daughter, Brianna. I'm doing a live. But we're getting close to that 100K, and I want my plaque. And I'll tell you why I want my plaque so bad, because I would have earned this plaque by myself because of what I did, because of the work I put in. Believe it or not, Doing It, the song that I did with LL Cool J, for those of you who don't know, doing it and doing it and doing it. Yeah, that's me. I can't even play my own song in my videos. It's that bad. They will not white label it for me in order to be able to put it on my channel. I can't use it. If I put it in my videos, you guys realize I have to play like 6 seconds of any song that is not licensed, and I use Epidemic Sound for all my music. So for those of you guys who love the music in my videos, it's Epidemic Sound. If you plan on doing a YouTube channel or you need music, use my link. Cheap plug, but yeah, for sure, I love Epidemic Sound. They're constantly updating, but my own song I can't even put in my videos. So I forgot where I was going with that, but all right. So let's just go ahead and jump into something else because I can't remember what I was saying. Okay, let's see. Well, the landscape design. Will the landscaping design be next? No, it's fall. Well, it's not fall. It's technically still summer for a couple of more weeks, even though they're trying to shove fall down our throats. You walk into any store and it's already like fall, Christmas, Halloween, all of that. And I'm still like, can I still get my extra 2 weeks of 3, 4 weeks of summer? So no landscaping. If you didn't see the backyard video, then you gotta catch the backyard video. Let me grab, hold on. Need to grab my plug because I'm looking at my battery. Okay. Um, so the backyard is done. I'm so happy that's done. I'm actually able to enjoy it now. It's cool in the mornings. It's not stupid hot out here. Um, and let's see. Oh, I know what I was trying to say. Okay, I got it. Now I know why I'm so happy about getting my plaque from YouTube. I never got my plaque for doing it. That song, according to whatever, the powers that be, went triple platinum. But that was years ago. Years ago. So can you imagine where it must be right now? I know it has surpassed triple platinum status. I've never gotten a plaque. So Def Jam, Mona, any of y'all, if you're out there now, see this is where I know if Chris Lighty was still here, God rest his soul. If Chris Lighty was still here, I would have had my plaque. I never got my plaque. So I'm just letting y'all know. When I get my plaque from YouTube, I'm going to be beyond ecstatic. And I'm gonna post it up right somewhere here on my desk. So that's where I was going with that. All right, let's see. Flashback Friday. Remember you appeared on BET 20th. I do. I do remember that. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Kitty Cat. Jazzy T. Uh, do you use a basic tool set that you do a basic tool set that we can start off? Oh, do I have a basic tool set? I don't. Uh I'll look for something and maybe put it in the description after the video, some basic stuff that you guys, I really need to maybe start doing my own thing, to be honest. I know there's another woman on YouTube that has her own power drill. Uh, so more power to her, but I really need to start doing some of that stuff. I do have a lot of things coming up for you guys that is going to be really helpful for you beginners or some of y'all not beginners, but it's gonna be some nice stuff coming up. Let's see. Hello, beautiful LaShawn, Tiffany from Florida. You've been divorced for a year, ready to downsize from a big family home to a smaller space. Any tips? Yeah, there is a video on my channel that I did with my girl Tana, and she designs Airstreams. If you haven't seen that video, you should watch that video because Tana pretty much breaks it down. But I will let you know in terms of like small spaces, you really have to figure out how you live and what you need in your space. Like you just have to be completely honest with yourself and know what's going to work. I did it for 3 years. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. And then that's when I moved to Mexico and I moved into that big, gigantic house in Mexico. And I was happy about that, but I was not happy about the fact that I couldn't design it and do the things that I wanted to do the way that I wanted to do them because I didn't have the resources. Let's see. Somebody, just me. Hi from Jamaica. We got Jamaica in the house. Can't wait for you to get your plaque. Me either. I'm happy to know that you're the one who sung that song. Doing it well. Yep, that was me. Let's see what else we got. Do you get any royalties? Yes, I do get royalties. At least I was able to make sure that was done properly. But again, that was well, I don't want to say it was a Chris Lighty thing. That was a Shakim Compare thing. That was my manager, Shakim from Flavor Unit, um, who made sure all of that was taken care of. So working with him, Queen Latifah, and Latifah's mom, Miss Owens, rest her soul. She was on it. Okay. So yeah, as a lefty, I feel uncomfortable handling many tools. Oh, Cece, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to tell you because I'm not a lefty. I'm gonna have to check on that one, and then I'm gonna get back to you. Cece, by the way, I haven't been able to tell you this, but we in our back door of our studio in YouTube, we are able to see who is the most uh I won't say viewer, but the person who's doing the most interactions on your channel. We can see that, and you are always like right there, like either first or second, like right there. So thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Jazzy T, love you on YouTube. I do not do TikTok. Love watching you on the big screen over small screens. You're awesome. Thank you. Thoroughly enjoy your work. Thank you so much. Honestly, you guys keep me going. Seriously, y'all keep me going. It was my son who was like, "Mom, you can do this. Don't give up. Just keep doing it." And so whenever I feel like, ugh, I just keep hearing him say, "You can do this. You can do this." And so yeah, so I just keep on going. As tired and as beat down as I might be, y'all keep me going. I love reading y'all comments. I know I'm a little behind. I get behind on the comments. I got behind on the comments when that living room video from the townhouse went viral. That video is literally pushing, I think, 650,000 views. So that is my highest ranking video. Honestly, I don't know why. Like, I mean, I get it, like that it's a nice space, but I'm like, I've done better videos to me. But that video literally over 500,000 views, and the um the comments were through the roof. And me going through the comments, I couldn't get work done. I was like, look, I got to get these videos done. So some of y'all are still waiting for replies from me, and some of y'all got replies like 3-4 months later. But I get to them, I go through them. I love hearing from you guys. So please don't stop leaving your comments. I get to them. I love hearing from you guys. If you got like a whole long drawn out story or something, I really need to, I always tell people to revert to my website, send me an email through there, LaShawnWill.com, send me an email through my website. And then that way we can have a little bit more of a one-on-one conversation, and everybody don't have to be in your business. And, and I don't have to write a book in the comments, because the whole Kindle thing in the comments. So yeah, let's see. Just me. I love them coffee, tea, beverages in the bar. Thank you so much. It's exactly a good idea. You're welcome. You're welcome. Much love to you again, Cece. Just want to say hey from New York City. Let you know your interior designs are awesome. Thank you so much. And did you guys know that I went to design school for fashion? I went to Fashion Industries and ended up dropping out. But I finished high school. I just dropped out of fashion because I hated it there. And then I ended up going to Satellite Academy, and I loved it because it was a smaller community. And so, yeah, I'm not a really like big city girl. I'm more of a country mouse. Even though I come from the city, my chair just keeps sliding down. Did y'all notice that? Like, so now I'm like crossing my legs. Let's see, Pauline. Hello, beautiful. Let me go back to that one. How dare they? Yep. Catching up on your videos. It's been a crazy few weeks. Thank you so much. Jazzy T, girl, we got your back. Thank you so much. Um, let's see, Darlisa. Hey, beautiful. I'm glad you caught the live too. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I know this was just one of those like quick pop-ins. Like I said, I was all dressed up, ready for my interview with Jazzy, and we had to reschedule because she had something come up on her end. And I was like, well, you know what? Face is beat, wigs tight, outfits cute. I'm going live. So I'm so glad to see that you guys showed up for me. So I didn't have to spend my Friday night alone. So what are you guys doing on this Friday night other than hanging out with me? Um, Let me know. Yeah, I got stood up. Michelle's like, I can't believe you got stood up, but I got stood up for an interview, not like by, a guy or a girl. I didn't get stood up that way. I just, yeah, it was an interview. And like I said, I was all ready to go. And then some things came up. But we will reschedule. It's about females, women in hip hop, obviously. And the interview was going to be about, I guess, my impact on the hip hop industry and kind of giving me my flowers type of thing, and which I really appreciate because not many people do. As many people, females in the industry, whatever, there are very little of them that actually will give me my flowers. So yeah, so shout out to Heather B, Nikki D, and Yo Yo. Um, Let's see. Oh, got it. You're so sweet. Country girl comment. Love you. Love you back, Jazzy T. I love you. Bye. No, I'm not going. I'm not going yet. Let's see. Studying for an exam, taking a break. Okay, good. You looking up at your favorite YouTube channels. Okay, sounds good. Um, Please know, Peace Felisa, please know we adore you and love supporting you. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Like, I'm not just saying that because this is hard work, guys. And I'm not kidding when I tell you, like, trying to find good help is hard. It's so hard. I was even trying to like pimp out the guy at Home Depot the other day. I'm like, do you do work on the side? Cause like I'll pay you. And he was like, no, I don't do that anymore. I used to, but you could call Thumbtack. And I was like, please don't say Thumbtack to me because Thumbtack is the same place that I've been trying to get people to, but they'll message you and then they don't message you back. So I've been doing all of this stuff literally by myself or, with help from like when Dre was here, when my godson comes by. There's been a couple of incidences where I have had to hire like a strong arm because of my back and my knee and stuff like that. But I'm doing these projects very little, like I'm in sloth mode for real, sloth mode. And so that's why it's taken, I don't want to say so long because I also like to curate my space and I like to look for these really good finds that I keep finding on Facebook Marketplace or when I go out and go shopping. And I really, really came up a couple weeks ago. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I went into Hobby Lobby. I know a lot of people are like, no, Hobby Lobby, no. But listen, where I'm at, and I said this to you guys in the video, I have to go where the stuff is. There's no Michaels here. So I have to go in the Hobby Lobby for certain things. And they had 70% off. A couple days later, all that stuff, the boy told me, I don't say the boy, the young man told me the stuff was dropping down to 90. I'll be back. Went in there and got a gang of stuff for 90% off. So thank you, Hobby Lobby, I guess. So I gotta do all of this stuff and save money where I can, spend money where I feel like I have to, and curate my space slowly but surely. So I'm getting these videos out to you guys. I might even just do a video with like small projects. So it's not always like one big, gigantic project, because that is a lot of stress on me. Um, I would really like to just maybe do some videos where I'm just showing you guys how to do like little bit of this, little bit of that. Like last week, I did the whole fan thing again. You guys know how I did the fan in the tiny house. Sorry, in the townhouse, I redid the fan. Well, I did it again here, but this time I changed out the blade. So I recorded all of that, and I was like, I should just make a video about this to show them this, so that I don't have to make a whole 45-minute video about the living room and show you only a little bit of how I did the fan. So let me know if you guys would like, some of these little smaller projects, and make that into one video so you guys can learn a little bit more, if that makes sense, I think. All right, let's see. Industrial Mom. Let's see. Watch another YouTube creator. Shout out Roberto. Oh, okay. He also follows your channel, YouTuber and the content creator. Oh, okay. I don't know. Roberto. I don't know. Is that his channel? Oh yeah, I love Heather B. Definitely was one of the females in the industry to be like, shout out to my girl LaShawn, gave me my flowers. I was up there on the show. Let's see, keep those videos coming. I'm doing the best that I can without a whole lot of help. Let's see. Like I said, I painted a wall today. Yep, sure did. I'm looking right at it. Let's see. You already know flowers while you're here. Get that tool line going. Yep, for sure. Someone said, where are you? I live in Winter Haven, Florida by Legoland. Okay. I am in North Carolina. I'm in coastal North Carolina. And I know where you are, because I used to live in Vero Beach, Florida. Your New York be showing it. Yes, Hobby Lobby, I have my issues with them, but yeah, like, because they don't do Halloween, they got a Gang of Fall stuff in there, but because of their whole, churchy vibes, they don't do Halloween, and I love Halloween, so I might do a video with some of the fall stuff, but I'm still trying to get my 2 weeks of summer still. I think I still got 2 weeks left, something like that. So stop playing. Let's see. Heather B can cook. Lord Jesus. I love to try her food. Let's see. Take your time. We'll still be here. Thank you guys. I know you will be here because the channel is growing. I remember putting out a video where I was like, oh my God, 5,000. And I was just so happy to have 5,000 of y'all in my community. And now I have over 75,000 of y'all in this community. That is amazing. And I'm so, so proud of myself because I didn't give up. I didn't quit. I didn't let the naysayers say, oh, that's just a hobby, because even though it started out that way, Google's starting to pay some bills around here. So that's nice. I'm happy about that. Let's see. Good luck. Congratulations. Glad to catch you live. Thank you so much. I am so glad to have you guys here. Let's see. Balance out. We need you. Yeah. I'm balancing it out. I'm telling y'all, I'm in my sloth era. I should make that a t-shirt, like in my sloth era, because literally I am not rushing to go anywhere. The only place I'm like, no, I didn't say, because I make sure that I prep my stuff and I give myself enough time to go where I'm going, do what I'm doing. If somebody is rushing me, I'm like, y'all don't understand. I did not get to be this big age for you to be rushing me. Like, no, that's not getting ready to happen. Sweat comes on too easily with the whole menopause thing. So we're not doing that. We're not doing none of that rushing stuff. So yeah, I completely took that out of my vocabulary. Let's see. Congratulations. Let's see. Follow your YouTube. I follow your YouTube. Stay on top. All the discounts. Yep. And Hobby Lobby right now, All the Christmas is 50% off. All the fall is 40. But I already talked to the cashier and she said all that Christmas stuff is going to drop down to 60. So we'll see what kind of Christmas video y'all get right now. I actually bought a tree from Habitat for Humanity. Really nice tree, a 7.5 foot tree. Because you guys know last year I had the slim pencil tree because that's all I had room for that I had gotten from Cosway. Shout out to Cosway. And they're getting ready to run a whole new Christmas thing. So my rep is like, we want to send you a Christmas tree. And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't tell her, but I did buy a tree from Habitat for Humanity to restore for $15. 7.5 foot tree, pre-lit. All you have to do is plug it in, plug and play. But I definitely want to decorate it. I'm trying to figure out what colors I'm doing because yeah, I'm thinking blue, but then I also like the soft pinks and the rose gold. So I'm not sure yet, but it's a green tree this year with the white snow. So let's see. Good idea for small projects. Oh, okay. Good. I was getting ready to say like what? Because I'd just be forgetting. Let's see. Yes, protect your videos. Love Vero Beach. My cousin used to live there. It's beautiful. It is, but you know what? I'm not even Floridians are real different. That's all I'm gonna say. People in Florida are real different. Like when I bought my house in Vero, we had to stay at a hotel, and this hotel was really nice, brand new spot that had just popped up on the beach. And I was married at the time, and the woman had the audacity to ask my ex-husband, I guess because we told her we were buying a house and we're staying at this nice luxury hotel. She asked my ex-husband if he was a basketball player, and I was like, "Do you think all black men who got a little bit of money are basketball players?" It was just like weird. So like Florida is kind of like weird to me. So anyway, let's see what else we got. Oh boy, can't wait. Me too. I'm excited. Thanks for recording your life. I was here when you were in the Jazzy Tiny Home in Mexico. Jazzy Tiny Home to Mexico. I was getting ready to say, oh yeah, no. And then North Carolina. Yep, LaShawn, love watching your projects. Thank you guys. I'm just trying to make sure there aren't any questions. Love you too, Miss Mika Love. Love your inspiration, get me decorating so you can know it. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I am from Brooklyn. Brooklyn. I represent Queens. She was raised out in Brooklyn. Congratulations in 75. Actually, I think it's closer to 78 right now. So we pushing for 100. Hold on. This chair, good Lord. Where's the, I feel like a little child. Um, okay, that's better. You can put up more than one tree. Yeah, I can, but then that means I have to figure out where I'm gonna store it. Where am I putting all this stuff? Um, tried to switch my Xmas theme. Yeah, loves the traditional decorations. I think I want to do something different. I'm thinking maybe like a coastal tree with some shells and some starfish. Um, yeah, just some sand dollars. That's how I decorated my tree when I lived on the beach in Florida. So I'm thinking I might go that route this year. So would you guys like to maybe see a coastal Christmas tree? And then we can combine some of the stuff. So thank you, Darlisa. Front row. Hey, Sean. Um, you've been here since the Black Widow days. Yes, you have. Still the Black Widow. Long live the Black Widow. That was my thing. Like I was LaShawn in the hip hop industry, but you know how people have like these little side names or whatever. I was known as the Black Widow. Um, but I'm sweet. I'm sweet now. I wasn't sweet back then. Oh, that's right. Thank you so much. I forgot, Mika Love, to tell everybody to hit that like button. If you haven't done it, go ahead and do that now so that the algorithm will push this live out. So this is actually really good because it's buying me some time between last week's video with the beverage station, the tea and coffee beverage station, and the video that I'm going to put out next week. So this will, give people something to watch in between. So it's kind of a good thing that I got stood up, right? Let's see. Hi, is it Verlene? Verlene Howard, new to the channel. Everybody, welcome her here. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Yes, coastal theme. Yes. Absolutely love your channel. Thank you so much. I'm pretty proud of what I've been creating, and like I said, I have a lot more in store for you guys. I have some other things coming up, and I can't wait to get these other things out. I got a few brand things that I need to do that I'm committed to. And then after that, I'm going to take a break from some of the brand stuff for the other brands because I need to focus on what I'm doing to actually build LaShawn and LaShawn Will. So if you guys don't know, a lot of people are always asking me in the comments, if I ever thought about doing this in real life, like, do I just play a designer on TV? Like, no, I do this for real. And, I do coaching though, more or less than saying like, I'm going to design someone's whole entire house virtually. Honestly, between my knee surgery and my back, and those types of issues, and now I'm dealing with plantar fasciitis. It's easier for me to do more coaching and helping people. And Andrea can tell you, I've been helping her virtually now, even though, we talk anyway. But then there's some calls, some videos, some pictures that are just literally design related. So this is something that I do through my website. So go to LaShawnWill.com and you can get your coaching session that way. But I am going to be, like I said, coming out with some other things to make it a little bit easier for you guys to be able to figure out how to do some of this stuff on your own. And let's see, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Don't forget, hit that like button. I'm leaving a little thumb up here. Let's see. No, I'm kidding. Personal question. Do you feel like you are exhaling? You look like you're at peace. Yeah, I do. I do feel like I'm in that exhale stage of my life. Like I said, I took rush, hurry up, got to get it done now, got it, like all of that stuff. I took it out of my vocabulary and I'm in my sloth era. Like I literally just take my time doing everything and even getting my groceries out of the car. I'm sure if my neighbors are looking at me, they're probably like, why is it taking her so long? Because you know what? What am I rushing for? Like, I'm not going to stress myself out for no reason. So I finally come to that realization. If you missed the part, if you missed a part of the live where I said, I do have a therapist. I meet with my therapist every week. And there's just been so many different things that just through talk therapy and meeting with her and getting her feedback and knowing like, hey, I need to start living my life for me. For so long, I was always doing everything for everybody else around me. I'm a people pleaser. And so I was always doing things that's like, oh, I got to make sure this person's happy. This one is taken care of. My child, my this, my grandkids, it's always for everybody else. Not that we shouldn't be doing those things. But I was always putting myself on the back burner. And I'm finally in a place where I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. Even if these brands hit me up and they're like, yeah, we need it and we need it by this day. I'm like, I'm not your girl. I'm gonna let you know when it can be done. And if we can fit that into the window, then good. We can move forward. If not, go find somebody else because you're not getting ready to stress me out. You're not bringing that into my house. I don't want that energy. So, yes, great question. I definitely feel like I am in my calm down. Just everybody calm down. So, yeah, for sure. Um, I am also ready for an adventure. So, anybody interested in going to Disney World with me? I've been telling Andrea for the last few weeks, like, girl, I need to get to Disney World. I got to get to Disney World. And I'm going to tell you what happened. I sat one weekend, I was so tired. Oh, it was after the backyard video. After all of that was done, I literally needed to sit down and do nothing. I was so tired. My body was hurting. The whole weekend, I hung out in my bed, snacking, and I watched Animal Kingdom on the Disney Channel, like the behind the scenes. And I fell in love with all of these animals. Chaya should have saw me. I was on my phone Googling, is this gorilla still alive? Is this tiger still here? Because I really just wanted to go and see these animals in person. And I text Dre, girl, let's go to Disney. Let's go to Disney World. I want to go to Animal Kingdom. She's like, okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm ready for an adventure. I want to go to Disney World. I want to do my adult Disney World trip. As much as I want to take my grandson, and I will at some point take Sabali and then obviously Lukey when he gets a little bit bigger. But I'm ready for an adult Disney trip. Like, if any of you guys have ever done that, let me know. I don't want to have any kids around because, again, kids want to be all over the place, and I just want to sloth through Disney World. I might have to get me one of them little motorbikes or something, like, little moped or something, because those places are big. And I don't think between my knee and the plantar fasciitis that I could walk all those miles. But I just really want to do that. So I might do a solo trip to Disney World. So y'all might catch that video coming up soon at some point. Be like, where you at? Florida, girl. But anyway, all right, let me see. In your comment zone. Comfort. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. My glasses are sitting right here. You would think I would put them on, but let's see. I would like to go to Disney World. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, a cruise. Okay, so me and Dre are gonna do the cruise next year. We're planning to do a cruise next year. So Virgin, if you're out there and you're listening to this live, like, hit me up. We'll take the cruise for free. Even Disney. Any travel agents out there? Let's see. I'm not far. You're in Georgia. If my knee doesn't get an attitude, tell me about it. Yeah. The cruise is definitely something that I want to do. It would be so cool if we did like a DIY cruise. Wouldn't that be dope? I need to talk to Mandy about that. Let's see if we can put something together where we did like a DIY cruise. So we're like, on the days when we're on the ship, we're doing DIY, and then we go out when we get to land and go do some other stuff. That would be so cool. Then I can meet up with some of y'all for real, for real. Since my meniscus tear, only want to do Disney with a priority pass. Well, you need the priority pass and the little moped wheelchair type of thing, because I'd be whipping all through Disney. Like, y'all got to move. And I think if you already got the little handicap status, I think they already move you to the front of the line, because I can't stand in these lines. I can't do it. So I think I'm gonna just have to get me a little handicap. I do it at the airport. You think I don't? I do, because I'm not walking through all the airports like that, especially right after my knee surgery. Oh, hell no. Let's see. Went on a cruise, adult, only 1 month ago. Want to do it again? Yeah, I'm ready for a cruise again. Haven't been on a cruise in a long time. And I'm also ready for Disney. I'm ready for Disney as an adult because every time we went to Disney, I had kids, my mama, my nieces. It was always kids. Um, what's your view of the Midwest? Uh, I've never lived there, so it's hard to say. I don't think I really have any negative opinions about it. Let's see. And Kitty Cat said she's a widow. Okay, all right, yes. We could just have some fun. Yep. I'm ready for all of that. So, okay. I would love to do a cruise retreat. Yeah, me too. We need to figure something out. So, anyway, Yvonne. All right. Yep. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure I was caught up on all of the questions. As you guys know, I do not like to go over an hour on these lives because I just feel like, people don't watch them all the way. And honestly, retention is everything when it comes to a video. So many of you guys don't even know if you click on my video and then you don't finish watching it, it actually hurts the video. So if you can't watch it, don't watch it until you have time to watch it. I think I should tell you guys that. I think I should also let you guys know that if you are not able to support the channel or my coffee, which I'm not even sure I'm going to keep my coffee much longer because I feel awful that I don't have the time to really dedicate to it like I did when I started out. When I started out, I came out the gate, I was doing a newsletter. It was just like, it was a lot going on my coffee. And then it just kind of fell by the wayside because everything on this channel has gotten so much more involved and intense. And then I also have my community post. And so I end up posting a lot of the stuff in the community post that I used to post on my coffee. So I said that to say this: if you guys are ordering things on Amazon and you're ordering things anyway, you can always use my link in the video or whatever. Just go right through that. No matter what you're buying, you could be going to Amazon to buy coffee and you go through my link where there's a drill. If you go through that link and you pop over to buy your coffee, I still get a commission for sending you to Amazon. So it's like a finder's fee. It's not a lot, but as much stuff as so many of us are buying on Amazon anyway, if you go through my store and then buy what you're buying anyway, those pennies add up, 80 cents here, $4 there, whatever it is, it adds up. So, that's one way that you can help because you're going to buy the stuff anyway. Just use my link to get there. So that definitely helps out. So let's see, Everd33. Thank you so much for dropping me a little something in the comments. I really appreciate it. And then with that said, you guys, if there aren't any more questions or anything like that, let's see. Thanks for coming tonight. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So it actually worked out that that I got stood up, that my interview didn't happen tonight because I was like, I am not wasting this beat. I'm not wasting this wig. I'm not wasting this fit. We about to go live. So I just bopped over to Canva, made a quick little thumbnail, and I was like, okay, we about to do this. So I'm glad that you guys were able to show up and hang out with me this Friday. Like I said, I got videos coming up for you guys. The living room is almost done. I literally just ordered a new rug today. And I know you guys know I had that rug from Temu, which I love. And I ordered my new rug from Temu. But the one that I had in there was 8x10. And then I made some changes, and with the new chairs that are in the living room, I needed a 9x12 so that the rug, anyway, you'll see it when I show you the video. But I had to get a 9x12. So I have to wait for that rug to get here. And so you guys might get that video next week. You might get something else. I don't know. But there's so much going on. The living room is off the chain. I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, girl, girl, you definitely outdid yourself. If this living room does not get over 500,000 views, like that tiny little living room in that townhouse, I'll be a little bit salty. I'll be a little bit salty. I'm just saying, because this living room is like literally architectural digest. I kid you not. Dre, am I lying? I'm not lying. I'm telling you right now, it's dope. So yeah. Love the look. Background is amazing. That's my little desk area right now. It's cute. I'm not sure how it's gonna stay. I'm gonna have to move some things around when I get my little plaque from YouTube, right? Google send me my plaque. I'm gonna have to put my plaque somewhere. So I'm gonna have to move some things around. But thank you. Let's see. Love you. Thanks, Dre. I love you too. So let's see. What else was I gonna say? Oh, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're just popping in, make sure you hit the like. Okay, so the algorithm will shoot the video out to other people. Thank you. Thank you, Mika Love. Thank you so much for the, I forgot what you even call these little things when people drop a little money in your, drop a little money in the kitty for you. You know, pass it around. Pass it around. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dre said yes, it's dope. It's so dope. Oh my God. Wait till y'all see what I did with the fan. Like, seriously. My neighbor's an electrician and he was like, you're kidding me, right? Like, no. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm doing my Cardi B. Okay, let's see. We'll help you get your plaque. Thank you so much. Share the channel to those you think who actually watch the videos. If you don't think they're gonna watch the videos, don't share the channel with them because, like I said, retention is everything. And if people are not, they clicking on and clicking off, it hurts the channel. But if you know somebody's gonna watch, then great. Yes. Yes. So, oh, it's called Super Chats. Thank you, Sean. I was like, what is this stuff called? But thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this Friday. We are at that 1 hour mark. So I am going to say goodnight. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. You have a good time. And, you know, find some peace, whatever it is. Don't let nobody stress you out. Get in your sloth era. Okay. And know that I'm over here busting my act. No. I'm working hard to get these videos out to you guys because, yes, I do everything: the work, the filming, the scripting, and the editing, and the music, which is my favorite part because, you know, I'm a music girl. So, got to have the music right. So, anyway, all right, guys. With that said, I love you. Bye. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.